Hello and welcome to day 3 of digging in my yard until I stop finding bricks. This is my current project. A bunch of bricks that I found in my grass. So we're just gonna keep on digging and we're gonna see how much more brick we can find. I'm gonna fill up that wheelbarrow one time with some dirt and then I'll be probably back tomorrow because I don't know if the entire property is bricked under the grass, but it doesn't drain well. Turns out brick doesn't drain well. So the yard does not drain fantastic when it rains really heavy. And yeah, I've found bricks in probably like a dozen different places when I've been digging to plant something or something like that. So I started this project and we're just gonna see how far it takes us. Ladies. Piece that just fell out. All right, my apologies. My camera's battery died. I'm not sure at what point it died. So I'm on my phone now. I'm going to show you just kind of like where I'm at so far. I just finished loading up the wheelbarrow again. My apologies for whenever it cut off. But this is where we're at. So we've got obviously brick dug out. I think I found the edge over here, but I'm not 100% sure. This down here is still going. This right here is odd. So there's a couple like bricks that are kind of angled up. I'm not sure if that's an edge or if it's just some bricks that like shifted, or if it's something completely different and it's just like somebody just threw some extra bricks down or what. Same thing over here. We've got some that are kind of like up. I'm not sure if those are, this is another one, if those are like, again, an edge, or if it's just extra bricks that someone stacked up on there. Actually came loose somewhere else, I'm not sure. And then kind of dug over that way some, found some extra width. Have not found the edge like here yet, so still figuring that out. And then here, I think this comes to here. I haven't dug down super deep in this, but I did like tap my shovel down a few times. It wasn't hitting brick, but I'm not sure if it's something that's maybe down a little bit lower, sunk down some or something like that. But I think that this comes to like here-ish and then cuts over and then is here. But then the odd thing is like right here, there's more brick further out than this. So I don't know why that decision would be made, unless again, I may do all of this and find out that it just looks like somebody laid down a bunch of random bricks. Because I mean, doesn't appear to be a rhyme or reason to how it's all laid. Like these are all just kind of like laid next to each other. These are lengthwise, but looks like they're lengthwise in a way that could be a border. And then others are actually like staggered, like bricks typically would be. So I think I'm either gonna find out that they just made some sort of like pathway without like doing it properly, or that there's just a bunch of bricks that have been laid down. I'm not sure, but the chickens are helping with excavation. That's nice. Thank you, ladies. And yeah, so that's this. And then like I said, there's more brick in other places. Just over here is another section. This right here I had dug up a while back because of like drainage issues, trying to get stuff cleared, and I was just finding bricks and pulling them up, and then got tired and moved on. But there's more. This fence was put in. The house was renovated before we moved in. So again, I'm not sure if somebody just moved a bunch of dirt on top of everything, if it just kind of like got buried over time as things started to break down and stuff like that. But it's interesting. And like I said, back here is not the only place that I've found bricks. I've also found bricks in other places. I know some people were asking like if I've had Google image, like Google Earth or like Google Maps. I haven't looked on Google Earth yet. I did look on Google Maps, and you can't really see like too much from the satellite because of the trees. But from the front, I could kind of see some like brick pathways off to the side back in like 2006, and I think again in 2011. So I'm not sure if that's all of this back here. I'm assuming so. But again, like the bricks that are used here are different than the paver bricks that were used over on the pathway. So I don't know. I don't know why you would use so many if you were making pathways, because there's like two different types of like pavers over by the driveway, and then you've got like the little like half size like bricks, like brick pavers that were used, and then you've got like these full size. So I don't know if it is pathway, why you would use like 4 different types of bricks for your pathway. Like it doesn't make sense to me, but people don't always make sense. So it could very much be kind of what the situation is. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today. Oh, and people were also asking like history of the house. The house was built in like 1959, so it's been around for a good long while. I know I had found some of the bricks that said Brazil Clay Company. That was from what I found, a clay company that was originally founded in like the early 1900s over in Brazil, Indiana. Haven't been able to find like when they went out of business to see like what's like the maximum age of those bricks, or the minimum age rather, maximum year, minimum age those bricks could be. But again, like all the bricks I'm finding aren't from the Brazil Clay Company. It's just some, at least some that are marked as such. So I don't know. The house has been here for a while. Some people mentioned like maybe it was like a street or like an alley or something like that, which I mean is possible. And it's hard because it's like some of it's buried at a depth. I don't want to have to stop and turn my camera around again, but like some of it's buried at a depth where like that seems like a lot of dirt to just like naturally build up over a few years. But like it also seems like if it was something before the house was built, we're talking about more than, what's that, 70 years ago, 60, 70 years ago, that it would have, that this would have all been building up, and I feel like it would have been higher by now, but maybe not, I don't know. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know how much of this property is going to be brick. Part of me wants it to be not much more, and part of me is like, what if the entire yard is brick? That would be so effing weird. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to dump this wheelbarrow. I will see y'all tomorrow for another episode of digging in my yard until I don't hit brick. And it's not looking like I'm going to stop hitting brick anytime soon.